Several thousand people marched in an anti-LGBTQ plus demonstration in Turkey, demanding for a ban on LGBTQ rights associations.
The Don't Say Gay bill will officially go into effect tomorrow as schools around the state start to prepare
on LGBTQ books.
LGBTQ rights in India.
LGBT community. On the LGBTQ community.
Okay, so hello everyone. So I'm Julia and I'm host of this show, and we have two special guests today, and they are Miss Jennifer and Victoria, who are going to discuss LGBTQ humans too, and they are famous LGBTQ couple, as most of the audience know. So hi Miss Victoria and Miss Jennifer. It's nice to meet you. So how are you?
Yeah, I'm great, but I'm like a little bit excited to answer some questions.
Yes, me too. I'm very excited and nervous, but I feel very welcome that you guys invited us.
Oh, hello, I'm Rose and also one of the hosts of today's topic. Now, I've prepared some questions for you, Miss Jennifer. Well, the first one is some restaurants, offices, parents, and even a few countries are homophobic and strongly against LGBTQ. So, please state your interpretation on why this phenomenon occurs.
Okay, let me explain that statement. Like, loving each other doesn't need sexuality at all. And in a few countries, including our country, when people hear about boy to boy love or girl to girl love, their expression transform into annoying faces, like they just smell a trash or something. And in my point of view, they are brainless and brain stuck people. And if there was no injustice in love and war, there would be no unfairness when people love each other. And I mean, like, if you are a male or a female, you can fall in love with anyone you like, and there is no mistake, even if you fall in love with the same gender. And being yourself is never the wrong thing to do. And plus, LGBT rights are human rights. In real life experiences have found that LGBTQ plus have an increased risk of depression and anxiety, self-harming, and etc. because of the hate from people. And LGBTQ plus are human too. They have feelings like us. And even though others against them or treat unfairly, their parents should support their children. And I understand that most of the parents couldn't accept when they hear about their children like same gender. Like they feel shocked and frightened about their future grandchildren, and they are afraid that they will get generation. And I can feel it, but I just want them to ask who will support your child if you even treat yours unfairly. No one, right? And they need supportive parents. And like this phenomenon occurs because of people beliefs. Like I said, parents are afraid of their next generation, even though boys can pregnant in this century by using technology, and other people believe that only normal people, I mean like only normal, how can I say that? Only female and male sex is normal. And they think like that. And I just want to tell them and don't always think of sex when it comes to love. And love is the ocean wide. They can swim any way they like.
Okay, so Miss Victoria, so let me ask some questions that I have prepared. So can you tell me what does LGBT mean?
So basically, it's simple. It means for L, it means lesbian, and for G, it means gay, and for B, is bisexual, and T is for transgender.
So Miss Jennifer, here is another question. Do you think people should build a specific restroom only for transgenders?
I believe that if you are the transgender, you identify as the gender. So I feel like we should accept transgender and allow them to use the same restroom, and in which transgender identify with, which will be either man or woman restroom. And I also believe that trans people won't attack us in the restroom. And if a man wants to attack a woman in restroom, he can just walk straight into the restroom, and he doesn't need to put on dress and long hair to do it. But on the other hand, some people believe that some people would argue that there should be a specific room for a transgender because women also would like a privacy and also with men. And some women think that the trans person is gonna attack them in the restroom. And those opinions are different between mine and others. But I totally believe that people don't have to build a specific room for trans. Thank you.
Miss Victoria, so let me ask you another question. Should people accept LGBTQ people or not?
Well, most people around the world face violence and inequality and sometimes torture, even exclusion because of who they love, how they look, or who they are. Sexual orientation and gender identity are integral aspects of ourselves and should never lead to discrimination or abuse, which means it depends on us and people should never hate us who we are and who really are and who we love. So people should support and people should not decline and people should accept who LGBT really are. And I know that most people face violence and abuses, those kind of things, but yeah, sometimes it can happen and people have to accept it because this is who they really are and LGBT rights, so they should support them.
Well, Miss Jennifer, there are still many occasions where people will criticize and bully for being a lesbian or gay. So this question is from LGBT supporters, and she wants to know, should we judge a person based on just their sexuality? Please give a few samples to support your answers.
Okay, definitely not. Everyone has their own existence and personality. Whatever you are, you must respect other existence, and you mustn't judge anyone about their sexual choices. In addition, anyone wasn't born to be criticized. And like, I wouldn't tell something to the people who are watching this talk show. And if you don't even like others' sexual choices, it's all right. But don't judge others. If you are not a part of LGBTQ, be a human and not an animal for not knowing what is right. And if you respect people, respect LGBTQ plus. Thanks for your attention.
Okay, so Miss Victoria, so my last question for you is, can you explain how did you come out to your family and friends?
Okay, so personally for me, it was kind of hard because I'm this kind of person and I have to overcome a lot of situations, especially explaining to my parents is was very hard. It was like a misunderstanding between parents and their kids, so it was kind of hard for me, but I overcome this and I'm very happy about this. People can be depressed and like isolated if their parents or their friends doesn't accept who they really are, and it's just a wrong situation because people should accept it, and parents they are supporting their kids, so they should accept that too. Not only parents, their friends and their environment, a lot of people. And those people who are watching this video, if you guys are LGBTQ or some of like that, don't afraid to overcome and come out to your friends and family. I'll support you and you can do this.
Thank you. Okay, so this is the end of our show, and thanks to everyone, and thanks to Miss Jennifer and Victoria for answering our questions. And I hope everyone learned from this show that LGBTQ are also humans, and we should accept them nicely. Thank you.